But her new friends consist of Keemstar and the Commentary Bros.
He's Mexican? I'm sorry, I thought he was a cartoon wearing Oakleys.
Somebody's whole criticism of us is that we're white. This is probably the whitest shit I've ever heard in my life, dude.
In which I rapped along to a Lil Wayne lyric that not only contained the N-word, but also the F slur.
But simply will not concede that it was a conscious transphobia.
These are men with platforms that claim to value fact and logic.
So, HelloLeesh. She hasn't really had a good month, has she? I mean, first her cash cow leaves the internet, temporarily anyway, and now her fan base is turning against her. Now, I'm sure you're wondering why. I mean, could it be the whole N-word, F-word thing that happened about a month ago? Well, actually, that has something to do with it, believe it or not. So, in case you missed that whole fiasco, let's take a listen to it, shall we?
Time to shuck and jive these niggas as sweet as pumpkin pie. So rockin' Sprite on a private flight. Bitch, I've been tight since guiding night. And my pockets white and my diamonds right. And my mama's nice, my daddy's dead. You faggot scared cause I'm too wild. Been here for a while. I was like, fuck y'all. I puts it down. I'm so young. When if you got eyes, look at me now. Bitch, look at me now.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was the embodiment of cringe right there. But anyway, I'm sure if you're familiar with the community, you know that HelloLeesh is not good at taking criticism from other creators. Unless, of course, they're in her own bubble sphere, of course, like, say, Petty Page. However, she also isn't good at taking criticism from her own fan base. You know, the ones who are constantly watching her content and thus want her to improve so that way they could continue watching her content. Yeah, apparently she's not good at any of that, unless, of course, it's a bigger creator she wants to suck up to. You see, her original statement was just going to be a notepad response. That's right, not even a tweet longer. A notepad response. But those Dawn Patreon supporters forced her to make a video statement. And of course, both are equally bad. However, undeniably, a video response to controversy can often clear up some things. Or in her case, make things even more laughable. She's also been known to use dreaded microaggressions against her fanbase, and thus they felt very unsafe. And now, normally, this wouldn't be a point of criticism. A creator is allowed to say what they want to say, as long as it doesn't violate any laws, of course. However, the type of audience that HelloLeesh has cultivated would say otherwise. You see, HelloLeesh often uses rhetoric of, oh, well, you're just a straight white male, so you can't criticize me. You see, that's like the type of crowd she wants to attract, is this pro-censorship, pro-cancel culture group of people. So she really shouldn't be surprised when it turns against her when she steps out of line ever so slightly. The horrible misdeeds that she has done includes being open to talk to people who want to purposefully misgender someone. Now, I can agree that talking to people who are like that are very difficult to talk to. However, if you don't keep an open dialogue with people who have opposing viewpoints to you, you'll never get anything done. Another thing that she's done is break down in front of her Patreon supporters. And you see, this is where the lines start to get, because her Patreon supporters, her mods, would be helping her out through these tough times. But whenever they needed anything, nowhere to be found. Sorry guys, it's purely a content creator viewer relationship. There's no one-on-one, except of course when I need something. Do you start to see the hypocrisy here? Overall, what we can learn from this situation is make it very clear the relationship your audience and you have as the content creator. If you want to have a personal one-on-one basis with some of your supporters, that's perfectly fine. If you want to stay as far away from them as possible, that's fine too, but just make it clear with your audience. Otherwise, you get into situations like this. Also, too, be very careful on who you try to cultivate as a fan base, because it could lead to a situation similar to this. Anyway, this is Nerdy John, signing out. Have a good one.